Hey guys, today we're going to be breaking down how to attack at Town Hall 12 using the Quadquake PEKKA Smash. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel everybody, Herpa Derpa back with another Clash of Clans video, and like I said, we are going to be breaking down the Quadquake PEKKA Smash, and this is the first base that we're going to be taking a look at, and some of you may recognize it, some of you may not, but this is actually a base that I showed off in a recent video called 5 Great Town Hall 12 Bases that can carry you into Town Hall 13, something like that. And this was featured there, so in case you missed that video, I'm going to link that down in the description. But anyways, we are going to be looking at a way to 3-star it using the Quadquake PEKKA Smash. And what do we want to do here, and what makes a base vulnerable to Quadquake PEKKA Smash? So, some bases, well, first of all, before we get into this, I want to apologize for using quite possibly the most atrocious drawing app that I could possibly find. Unfortunately, with my current setup, I just don't see an easier way to do this. But just bear with me. I know it's kind of shitty, but just bear with me, and I promise it's only going to get better from here. And I think you could still learn a lot from this video. So, what makes a base weak to Quadquake PEKKA Smash? For example, ring bases are kind of weak to it because you can break that ring and you could really get into it. But that's a different beast. So for this example that we're going to look at, something that makes a base vulnerable is a lot of these close compartments like this and this and this. So it shows us that if we just drop earthquake spells somewhere around here, we can gain access to the queen. So I'll change colors here. We can gain access to the queen, the clan castle, the town hall, and the eagle, all in here. Plus we can get 2 of the inferno towers, right? One here and one here. And all that leaves for us then is this side of the base, right? Because we basically gutted the entire core of the base using the 4 earthquake spells, just opening up all those compartments, which makes this army just so strong. Because when there's no walls there, these troops can just go crazy. So as I was saying, because we basically gain access to the entire core through ground armies, because what's so powerful about air is that we can ignore all those walls. And P.E.K.K.A.s and bowlers are really strong units, but when they get caught up on those walls, they really can't do much. But if we remove those walls from the equation completely, they can just do so much damage. So since we basically took out this entire section, right? So I'll just go in. Basically all of this. What we're going to be allowed to do is we could drop our slammer somewhere around here, and it could take out this inferno, and then basically we should just have enough troops because the defenses on the outside are so spread out, and they're nothing big like inferno towers or expos or anything like that. It's just a couple of point defenses here and there like archer towers and some bomb towers, and that's about it. So we should have enough firepower after taking out all that core in order to just clear the rest of the base with our remaining troops, plus if we have a few healers up left. So that's what makes a base kind of weak to Quadquake PEKKA Smash, and that's kind of the idea here, that we want to just open up that core for us. So how are we actually going to go ahead and attack this? How are we going to get our troops to that core? Because that's not starting from the outside, right? So what do we want to do? My plan is I want to drop my Barbarian King, BK, right here on the left side of this arch tower. If I drop it on the right side, he's going to go to the right, and that's not what I want. I'm going to drop it on the left side of the arch tower. It's going to take out this arch tower. Then he's going to run this way. Okay? And what I also want to do at the same time is I want to drop a P.E.K.K.A. I'll change colors for that. P.E.K.K.A. Right? Right here. Again, on the left side of this archer tower so that it runs this way. And at the same time as this P.E.K.K.A. is tanking this archer tower, I'm going to drop a wizard. Okay. Wizard. Right on this builder hut. So it's probably going to die. I'm just going to sack it. But it's going to take out that builder hut so that I can make sure that my funnel is nice. And while the Barbarian King and the P.E.K.K.A. are moving inward, while they're taking out those buildings, right, I'm going to want to drop a test wall breaker right around here. And it's going to target this wall right here. And we're just going to check for some traps. And after dropping that test wall breaker, we're going to drop 3 more wall breakers right here again. And they're going to go right here. And at the same time, we're going to drop a free spell onto this right here. We don't need to get the wizard tower because first off, we're not in range. With the wall breakers aren't going to be in range of the wizard tower, and also it doesn't really do anything for us. So we could also freeze right here on this cannon, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to freeze the inferno tower is the main point, and we're going to get our wall breakers right into here, and then we could just drop the rest of our army, which is going to be a Q, 3 more PEKKA, okay, 3 more PEKKAs, right, and our bowlers, of course, right. So me going through and writing all this isn't really necessary, but you get the idea, right? Bowlers, that wasn't even that good of a color. So they're all gonna come in here. They're gonna go straight in, right? So I'm gonna clear all this, and we're gonna look at that again. Barb King is gonna go this way. PEKKA is gonna go this way, and then they're all gonna meet in right here, and then all of this is gonna be open from the Quadquake. So we're just going to start dropping rage spells, and that should just clear the entire base right here, you know? So that's the plan, and I'm going to hop into the replay, and you're going to see just exactly how we take down this base. So here we go, everybody. This is the replay, and we're going to start off by opening up the base with the 4 earthquakes, and as you can see, we open up all of these compartments right here, even into this expo and the eagle. And we start off, we drop the PEKKA and the wizard to funnel, and we drop the Barbarian King, and as expected, they're going to run just the way we want them. We drop the test wall breaker, and then we froze the Inferno, dropped the rest of our wall breakers, and now we have a nice funnel, and we have a lot of openings to get into this base here. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop a Coco Loon, we're going to drop the rest of our Pekkas, drop the Queen, drop the Warden, drop all of our bowlers, and if I didn't say it, drop all of our Pekka. And now that we're getting into the base here, we drop a Rage Spell, use the King ability while he gets low, and out comes a Lava Hound. So it's kind of unfortunate that our Queen is in the base here, but it doesn't matter. The King or the Pekkas or something on Rage there just runs in there, smacks the shit out of the Queen, kills that hoe, and then we also had activated Town Hall. We used the Warden ability, and we take out the Town Hall, and we gutted most of this base. So what we do now is we drop the Stone Slammer on the bottom, we drop 2 balloons to take that Tesla out over there on the left, and now we have the Pekka walking in to take out the Eagle. And it just seems like there aren't many defenses left on the base. I mean, it's only 48%, 52% that we've gotten so far. But we've taken out the Town Hall, the Clan Castle, the Queen, the Eagle, the Warden, the Barbarian King. Almost every single significant defense. I think I said the Warden, but he's right here. But so ignore that. But we took out almost every single important defense already. And there's only a few left on the map, period. And we still have, it looks like, all of our healers. We have our Warden, we have our Queen with her ability. We have 3 Pekkas on the left, and our balloons just died. And all we have left defending is 1 mortar, the Warden, and 2 Teslas and an air defense. So it's really that simple. The Quadquakes just really made that possible because it opened up the base so much, and all we had to do was funnel a little bit and just drop everything down the middle. It really wasn't too hard. Wasn't any crazy sort of lalo or anything like that. It was really just that simple. Just open up the base. It was the right target for it, where we could get a lot of compartments open, get a lot of value out of those 4 spell places, 4 spell placements, and then we get the 3-star just like that. So we're gonna hop into another example. I hope that was helpful for you. If you did find that helpful, make sure to leave a like and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. I do post new videos every Monday and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's get into the next raid. So as you can see here, this is another great example of where the Quadquake Pekka Smash would shine, because right here is an area where we can gain access to a lot of valuable defenses with the 4 earthquakes. So for example, we have the Eagle, we have the Queen, we have a multi-target, we have the Clan Castle, and all 4 expos that we can get to right here if and only if we just open 1 set of walls right here. Okay, so that's going to be the plan. Allow me to remove this. Our plan is going to be somehow find a way to get our troops into this compartment over here, right here, so that we can earthquake spell all this and take out the Clan Castle, the Queen, the Eagle, and that Inferno Tower. And so what do we want to do in order to obtain those results? I'm going to want to drop my Barbarian King here, okay, right here on the right side of the Stark Barracks, so he starts walking this way, okay? And at the same time, I want to drop my, let's see here, drop my Archer Queen, okay, somewhere around here, so that she starts taking out all this. And I also want to drop a PEKKA to help with the funnel. So we'll drop a PEKKA right around here, and it'll just take out this so that my queen doesn't walk too far right. And while they're all clearing this, I'm going to drop a test wall breaker. We'll just grab this color, test wall breaker right here. And if everything's good, we're going to drop 3 more wall breakers, and we're also going to freeze this Inferno Tower. And then we should gain access to right here, to this opening. And then we could just drop the rest of our P.E.K.K.A.s right through here, right? We could drop the rest of our P.E.K.K.A.s right through here with our bowlers and our Grand Warden and everything. And we should have all this open to us with the Earthquake spells. So that would mean that with our Earthquake spells and then our army, what we can do is clear out all this, right? All this and all of this, just like really, really quickly, because the P.E.K.K.A.s and the bowlers on rage are just going to go crazy, and the healers are going to keep them alive, and so is the warden. And then what we can do is we can drop the Stone Slammer somewhere around here maybe, and it can work its way in and take out the town hall for us, because it is a ways off. And then it is kind of, so because it's so far away, it's going to be really difficult for us to get to it, and we might even hit 50% in the meantime, and that can just take out all of our troops while we walk around, for example, because, let me clear this, because, right, we're still going to have this section of walls closed off to us, so all of our troops are either going to have to beat through these walls right here and brute force to get to the town hall, and by that time, because it hits 4 targets, it could take out most of our troops, or we would have to walk all the way around, right, like this or like this, into the town hall. So it's just the slammer is going to help us cut that off and just take it out and save some of the health on our troops so that they can run around and they can finish off the raid by attacking this way maybe, and just clear out this last compartment and this last corner of the base after everything else is taken down. So that's the plan. Now we're going to get into the replay and see how the plan actually works when we do the attack. Okay, here we go, everybody. We're jumping right into the replay, and we're going to go just as we planned, right? We're going to start our queen at the top. We're going to drop a Coco Loon, test for any Seeking Air Mines, and then drop our healers. Drop the P.E.K.K.A. on the right to help the funnel. We do actually catch a Sam there. Drop the king on the left, on the right-hand side of the barracks so that he runs upwards, and then we're going to wall break in. We use the test wall breaker. We froze the multi, and then we can just drop the rest of our army. We drop our bowlers. Make sure you drop them a little bit to the right, because if we dropped them to the left, they would have actually just ran around to the army camp on the outside of the base, and it could have ruined the entire raid. So we're working our way in here. We use the king ability and a rage spell, and the eagle artillery is firing on us, so we're going to use the warden ability. While everything's running through, we're going to save a healer there to a Sam with the warden ability, drop another rage spell. We took out the queen basically in one hit. Now our queen is stuck on the defending lava hound, but we're getting a lot of skip value with these bowlers right here under rage. And we're going to drop our Stone Slammer on the left. So we're approaching 50%, so our Stone Slammer will be able to take down that Town Hall. And as you can see, we still have some healers on the left-hand side and on the right under a rage, healing up those P.E.K.K.A.s to full. And on the left-hand side, the Barbarian King is actually getting healed. And as you saw, the Town Hall took down our Stone Slammer, and it popped out all those balloons, and it took down the Giga Tesla, saving our troops from having to face that. Both taking down the Giga Bomb, so our troops didn't have to take it out because we didn't have the warden ability anymore, and it also tanked those 200 damage per second, 4 shots at once, while our troops made their way around. So now all we have is this last quadrant of the base, this last quarter of the base on the right-hand side, on the top right, and that Inferno Tower is just the hardest thing that we have left. But we have so many troops left, and so many of them are big health troops. We have all the heroes up. We have a bunch of P.E.K.K.A.s up. It looks like 2, maybe even 3 P.E.K.K.A. up, and the queen ability is still available to us. So we're gonna pop the queen ability, and that's gonna help take out these last few defenses. And we're gonna break through that wall, and we still have a P.E.K.K.A. at full HP, 2 more P.E.K.K.A. and the queen, and they're gonna take down the multi-target Inferno Tower together. So it's really just as simple as that. We got a lot of value out of the Quadquake. It's just understanding where the value is and how you can get to that value from the outside of the base and get all your troops funneled in there with the rage spells to get a lot of value with the bowler skip damage and to have the P.E.K.K.A.s just go crazy under heal and under rage and under the warden ability. And then the stone slammer can come in and take down the town hall, and it's really just as simple as that. So I want to thank you all very much for watching. I hope that you found this video helpful in any way in helping you identify what kind of bases this strategy can be used on and how to actually execute this strategy if you find a base that you think you can use the Quadquake P.E.K.K.A. smash. And if you found this video helpful at all, or you like this video, let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. And also let me know what armies you want me to cover in the future so I can make a video on that and I can show the drawing and the planning and how to execute those attacks too. Hopefully I could help you out with that as well. And don't forget to subscribe because I do post new videos every single Monday and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.